Welcome back to Newsline, NBC. My name is Rogue Harris. 5 years ago, these 5 people were the only survivors of a plane crash into the Amazon jungle. They were trapped for 21 days without food. And if it wasn't for the chance flyby of a billionaire's hot air balloon, they would have all perished. Well, today, we reunite them for the very first time, right here on our television program. Manny, what is it like seeing all these people for the first time in 5 years?
Well, as it may be, this isn't actually a true reunion. Lysandra and I have kept in touch, and now we're actually married.
Well, how about that? 2 survivors, 2 strangers at the time, now married. Well, that's amazing.
It's actually 4. Bridget and I are now married. She was sitting 4 seats in front of me on the plane.
Unbelievable. It's amazing. I have to throw out all my original questions from before. Phil, what is it like, whose idea was it to stay in touch like this?
Actually, I'm finding out about this for the first time.
What do you mean?
I called everybody after we got back to see if we could get together, but, just to get our stuff back. I had a very nice monogrammed bag that we were using in storage. Manny told me it would be too traumatic to see each other.
That was true. Seeing you would have been too traumatic.
Bridget, is the reason you didn't see Phil because you didn't want to bring back memories of your plane's horrible descent from the sky?
Yeah, there are just, there's some moments that you don't necessarily want to revisit. But also, Phil was just so chatty. He never let us sleep.
You were hypothermic and going into shock. I was keeping you out of a coma.
Got my shock right here.
What?
Let me ask you this. It is amazing to see how all of you and Phil develop these amazing relationships out of such tragedy. So I'm curious, will you go back to the jungle?
No. You made a pact. When you think you're gonna die, you do some things you regret.
Bridget and I actually went there for our honeymoon.
And we actually went back to research our tell-all book about those 21 days.
What about our pact? No one must ever know.
That's actually the name of their tell-all book. No one must ever know. That's very clever.
Why didn't anybody call me? I'm a wedding planner, for Christ's sake.
We wanted to call you. We tried to call you, but, I left my phone in the jungle when we were being rescued.
You had a phone?
Hold on. Reception was spotty. Alright, and we used it to be able to talk to one another.
I would like to talk.
You would have just wasted the batteries talking all about your baseball shard collection.
I'm sorry, you mean baseball card collection, right?
No. Baseball shards. He would spend every waking moment talking all about his baseball shard collection. That's pieces of baseballs that he collects from minor league stadiums.
I have 3,500 and counting. I have a book. If we could talk.
No, we can't talk about your book. We can't promote things on this program for legal reasons.
We're talking about their book.
Okay, well this book is being used for, the proceeds go to charity. What's the good cause again?
We're doing a speaking tour of the country, going to churches and schools, talking about overcoming adversity.
That's right. It's called the Fabulous 4 Survivors Club.
Ahem!
If we called it the Fabulous 5 and there were only 4 of us, people would have been freaked out.
You could have asked me to speak!
Yeah. Frankly, after all the talking you did in the jungle, none of us ever wanted to speak.
Phil, yes, it's impolite for them to not have reached out to you, but why does it bother you so much that 4 strangers who you didn't know before went their separate ways? They found love and went together with each other.
Because I found love in the jungle. There was another survivor and we fell in love and she loved me for me and then she died.
I didn't realize there was another survivor.
Yeah, we talk about it in the book. Chapter 4.
Chapter 4 is just called What We Ate While in the Jungle.
It's shouting.
Well, actually, this is a picture of you behind a big cooking pot.
You told me that was possum meat.
Yeah, and Shelley. Possum and Shelley.
How could I be so stupid? No matter how desperate, there was always enough food. God, they were feeding me people! Rogue,
Yeah?
there's something else you need to know. 41 people survived that crash. And then they started dying one by one. And then the broth started getting crunchy. Damn it, vegetables don't have bones, stupid Phil!
Well, let's slow this down. Yes, there were 40 people who survived the plane crash, but almost all of them died from disease, and we buried them. So, if you ate them, that's on you, buddy.
Jesus, Phil.
No one must ever know what was said on this TV show.
Right?
Fine.
Right? Fine.
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 This is live TV.
Damn it!